Hey guys, right here I have a 2017 Proton Persona 1.6 Premium. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features, inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. Press once to unlock the driver's door and press the unlock button a second time to unlock the rest of the car. You do have welcome lights as you unlock the car. And as you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, the side mirrors automatically folds in. And upon unlocking, the side mirrors automatically folds out again. The Persona in premium trim does come standard with Proton's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on the driver's side door handle. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and press the black button again. Like the unlock button, press once to unlock the driver's door and press the black button a second time to unlock the rest of the car. With that smart keyless entry, push button start is standard as well. So, to start this Persona, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the right of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is standard on the second generation Persona. A leather-wrapped steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2 is present on the premium trim. The 1.6-litre engine in the Persona can be paired to either a 5-speed manual or a continuously variable transmission. The manual transmission is only offered on the base standard trim. Continuously variable transmission or CVT is an automatic transmission which does not have a fixed set of gear ratios. This allows for better fuel efficiency as the transmission constantly adapts the engine speed to the amount of power transmitted to the wheels. Because of the non-existence of fixed gear ratios, a CVT is smoother to drive with as well. This transmission does have low gear mode. While front and rear parking sensors are standard across the range, only the top premium trim does have a reverse camera with guidance lines installed. In terms of safety, the Persona gets 2 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force, distribution and brake assist, electronic stability control, traction control, hill hold assist, an alarm system with immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. The premium trim gains additional side and curtain airbags for a total of 6 airbags throughout the car. Alright, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. The Persona Premium comes with 15-inch silver painted alloy rims. On this car, the rims are wrapped in Silverstone Cruiser NS 800 185/55 R15 tires. The brakes are ventilated discs in front and drums out back. As for the suspension, the front gets McPherson struts while the rear gets a torsion beam setup. Proton debuted the all-new second generation Persona on the 23rd of August 2016. The new Persona, now competing in the B segment category rather than the C segment as per the previous Persona, is smaller than its predecessor but offers more or less the same interior space and a bigger boot. Proton's Iris B-segment hatchback is what the new Persona is based on, with the front end, dashboard and center console design similar to the Iris, albeit with several minor changes. Now, while most Malaysians started to know about the Persona when the first generation appeared in 2007 on local shores, the Persona nameplate was not new to Proton, as it was actually first used on the export versions of the Proton Wira. For now, all Personas in Malaysia are powered by a 1.6-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine that features multi-point fuel injection and variable valve timing. This engine produces 107 horsepower at 5,750 rpm and 150 Nm of torque at 4,000 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.9 seconds. With a 40-litre fuel tank and driving at a constant speed of 90 km per hour, fuel consumption is said to be 6.1 litres per 100 km. The Persona is a front-wheel drive vehicle. The second generation Persona is available in Malaysia with a choice of 3 trim levels: the base standard, the mid-range executive, and the range-topping premium. As mentioned earlier, the manual transmission is only on the base standard trim, while the CVT is available throughout the range. Exterior features of the Persona Premium includes automatic manual leveling halogen reflector headlights, front and rear fog lights, front and rear parking sensors, indicators on the side mirrors, body-colored side mirrors and door handles, and a rear spoiler. This particular Persona has been fitted with the optional body kit from Proton.
You do have a speaker down there together with a bottle holder and some storage. Right here you do have your mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets an automatic down function. You do have your window lock right here as well. This lever adjusts the level of the headlight, and down below you do have some storage. Pull this lever to release the fuel flap, and the driver's seat in this Persona Premium does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, this lever controls the seat height, and this bar down here controls the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. The Persona in premium trim does come standard with very simple air conditioning controls, with all of the controls located right here. You do have your fan speed in the middle with your recirculation button, different modes to the left with your front and rear defrost, and your temperature is to the right with your air conditioning button. You do have storage right here, and right down here as well, you do have a power outlet, as well as your auxiliary and USB ports. To the right of the hazard light switch, you do have the button to deactivate the vehicle's stability control function. Right here, you do have your electronic central locking button. And right here, you do have the button to activate or deactivate the parking sensors.
The Persona Premium comes with an integrated Android-based touchscreen head unit with various media connectivity options, navigation, and 4 speakers for the sound system. The Persona has quite a decent stock sound system. We are currently in your Bluetooth audio streaming menu with your current song playing information. You do have the artist, album, title. Hit this button to bring up your fader balance and equalizer settings. You can go back a song, go forward a song, play pause, and look at your song duration right here. Hit the back button to go back. Right here we are in your Bluetooth menu where you can select between music and phone. Under phone you can dial a number, look at your call lists, and look at your contacts. We are currently in your main menu. Bluetooth obviously goes back to your Bluetooth menu. Hit the media button to select between CD, USB, auxiliary and whatnot, and hit the tuner button to go between FM, AM. For navigation, hit the navigation button, and right here we are in your navigation maps. To go back to your main navigation menu, hit the back button. Right here you can search for destinations via direct search, addresses, points of interest, telephone number, yellow pages and whatnot. Hit the tools button to bring up your navigation tools. The Proton button goes to your list of available service centers and sales outlets in your area. And history obviously goes to your navigation history. Down below we can bring up your navigation settings. Now, back to the main navigation menu. If we hit the I button, we can bring up your version information, terms and conditions and whatnot. And hit the home button to go back to the main menu. You can access your auxiliary menu right here. Hit this button to bring up your list of apps. You do have brightness, browser, internal storage manager, DVD player, calculator and all that. In the middle you do have your settings menu, wireless and networks, display, location security, privacy, storage, language keyboard, date and time, and the like. And down below you do have your equalizer and fader balance settings. Right above you do have your CD DVD player. The CD player is MP3 compatible. Eject button for the CD player. And to the right you do have your volume and power knob, and below it you do have your SD card slots for the navigation system. Front quarter windows. As shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button. On the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your volume controls, as well as your mute button and your on-hook off-hook button for the Bluetooth telephone system. On the right spoke, you do have your seat track buttons, as well as your different mode selection button. On the right stalk, you do have your wiper controls, and if you locate the button at the end of the wiper stalk, press it and you can go through your multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now you do have your trip A, trip B, trip C, your average speed and average fuel consumption, range, your elapsed time, service indicator, brightness, and back to your trip A. On the left stalk, you do have your light and indicator controls. The steering wheel in this car is tilt only. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders, storage, and a couple of USB ports for charging. And a single rear cup holder. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, and the sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. No grip handle for the driver. Alright. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour.
You do have a speaker down there together with a bottle holder, and your window control is right there. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get about this much. And I do get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. The legroom might not be the best in class, but at least the seats are still nice and comfortable. You do get storage pockets on the front seat backs. No rear center armrest for this one, but you do have grip handles on the ceiling. Your interior lights are located right up there. To gain access to the boot, go towards the boot lid itself and locate a touchpad right beneath the Proton badge.
Boot space in the new Persona measures 510 liters. For extra boot space, the rear seat backs can be folded down. Under the boot floor is the vehicle's spare tire and jack.
The rear doors open quite wide at an almost 90-degree angle, which does aid entry and exit into the rear seats. You do have adjustable headrests for the front only. The rear headrests are fixed. The rear seat backs in this car do fold down. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, locate this button for these two sides, and locate this button to fold down the left side. You can move the seatbelt out of the way if you do not want the seatbelt obstructing you. You do have your window control right there, speaker, bottle holder and storage down below. The front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, just that it doesn't have height adjustment. You do have a hook right here for storage. The glove box is of a nice size. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2017 Proton Persona 1.6 Premium. Thanks for watching and goodbye.